today's class is going to be the continuation of my previous video. We are actually looking at the transactions, how the treatment while following the double entry system, we write them, we record them in the books of journal. So the fifth entry is about goods which are purchased for cash. When the company purchases goods for cash, here we are given an amount of rupees 4,500. So the aspects, one is goods, the other one is cash. Because it is goods, we write it as purchase account. Okay, goods is a real account, cash is also a real account. When we are purchasing goods, cash is going out, goods are coming into the organization, and because cash is going out of the organization, debit what comes in, so goods will be debited, that is purchase account will be debited, credit what goes out, cash will be credited. So when we are writing it in the books of journal, how we are going to write is purchase account will be debited to, this is for credit, for showing the credit entry, we have we have written it there as 2. So how much is the amount? 4,500. We are going to put that 4,500, debit in the debit line, credit in the straight to the credit entry, we will write the amount. And here in description, you must write the description when you are writing the journal, being goods purchased. Okay, if you write like this, it's understood that goods are purchased for cash. In case if we have done a credit purchase, if we have to still pay cash from whom we got the goods, then we will write here, being goods purchased from so and so, name of that particular person will be written there. So that is our fifth entry. Sixth entry is goods sold for cash. $2,500. The two aspects which are involved is goods and cash. Okay, that is sales. Again, goods and cash both are real account. Okay, when we are selling goods, goods are going out, and instead of we giving the items, our customer is giving us cash. So cash is coming into the company. Okay, that is why cash account will be debited and goods, that is sales account, will be credited. Okay, we don't write goods as it is. What is happening here? We are selling them, so we will write it as sales. So how it is going to be written as in the journal entry? Cash account will be debited. How this cash has come into the organization? Through sales account. Okay, how much we have sold it for? 2,500. So 2,500 debit amount, 2,500 credit amount, we have written being goods sold. This is very, very important, dear students. So this is the foundation of your accounting work. It will go a long way. Whatever you are doing in commerce, you need to know how to write the journal entry, because from here actual journey starts. The next transaction we have is rent paid to landlord. How much rent we have paid to the owner of the building? 3,000 rupees. So here if you see transactions, one is rent, the other one is cash which is given. Okay, so now rent is a nominal account. Okay, it can be expense or income to us, but because we are paying rent here, what is it? It is an expenditure to the company. Company is paying it. And what is happening when rent is being paid? This other aspect we have is cash. Cash is a real account. Cash is going out from the company when we are paying it. That is why cash account is to be debited. Okay, it's easily understand. Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. So it is actually credit. Sorry, it's not debit because cash is going out. We will credit cash. So it is understood, dear students, when you have two aspects, rent and cash. If cash is credited, what will be debited? Rent will be debited. Rent is which account? As I said, it is a nominal account, and nominal account rule says that debit all expenses and losses, credit all incomes and gains. Because rent here is an expenditure, so we will debit it. Okay, whenever we pay anything, whether you pay rent or commission or any charges, any auditing fees or heating expenses, any expense, it is to be debited. So rent account will be debited to cash. Cash is going out because we paid rent. How much? Have a look. 3,000. So we will mention 3,000 here, debit amount and the credit amount. Within brackets you will write being rent paid. Okay, so this is one transaction. Now let us see the eighth one. Eighth one is commission received in cash. Commission, again, it is a nominal account. When you receive commission, it is an income. When you pay commission, it is an expense. Okay, cash 2,000. So here two aspects. One is commission received and the other one is cash. Commission, when it is received, it is income. Again, commission is a nominal account. Okay, first what you do is any transaction you identify the aspects, then you see what kind of account it is. Okay, and then you apply the rule. Okay, nominal account says that debit all expenses and losses, credit all incomes and gains. So because commission is received, it should be credited. And cash, when you receive commission, somebody paid you commission, you received the amount on commission towards your services. So it is, this cash is coming into the organization. Okay, so what does the rule says? Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. So that is why cash will be debited. Quite opposite the income entry will be for the expenditure. Cash is coming in. How it is coming? Because of commission. Commission account. Okay, being commission received. Okay, how much is the amount? It is 2,000. So we'll write that amount, debit amount in debit column, credit in credit column. Okay, so that was about our 8th entry. 9th entry, it is about cash deposited in bank. How much cash is deposited by the organization? Let us say some manager, he went to bank and he deposited the cash on behalf of the company, 5,000. So here we have two aspects. One is cash, the other one is bank. Bank, it could be any bank. It could be SBI, it could be HSBC, HDFC. It is an artificial person. So it means it is a personal account. Bank is a personal account. Cash is the property of the organization. It is a real account. When you deposit, when you are depositing money in the bank, cash is going out of the company. Okay, and bank is receiving it. So that is why, and personal account says that debit the receiver, and real account says that debit what comes in, credit what goes out. So we will credit it. Okay, so how we'll write the journal entry? Bank account debited to cash account. Okay, being cash deposited in bank. You can write in your own words, but try to keep it short. Being cash deposited in bank. Okay, how much have we deposited? 5,000. Okay, So we will write 5,000 here. 5,000 in debit and 5,000 in credit column. Okay. After writing this, how to prepare accounts, I'll tell you. But right now, your concentration should be on writing the entries. Okay. The 10th one is cash withdrawn from bank for office use. Cash withdrawn from bank for office use. How much? 2,000. Okay. Here again we have two aspects. One is cash, one is bank. When you are withdrawing, when you are taking, withdrawing means taking cash from your bank account. Okay. It means cash is coming into the organization. Bank is a personal account. Bank is giving cash or receiving cash. Bank is the giver here. He is giving the cash. Okay. Debit the receiver, credit the giver. So we will credit bank. Cash is coming in. Debit what comes in. Okay. So that is how when you are withdrawing cash from bank, your entry will be cash account debited to bank account. What you all will do is, please see to it that you write in your rough book, practice all these journal entries. Being cash withdrawn from bank. Being cash withdrawn from bank. How much have we withdrawn? We have taken 2,000. So that very same amount we will write. So here next, after you learn writing the journal, you will learn how to prepare the account. So if you see here how many accounts are there, we will prepare one cash account, one bank account. That all I'll be explaining again. I don't want to confuse you right now. Okay. The last one is cash drawn by proprietor from business for personal use. How much rupees? 8,000. Okay. So here from the company, the owner is taking for his personal use 8,000. When I told you about the basic concepts, I told you whenever the owner is taking cash from the company, that is called as drawings. Okay. So here two aspects. One is drawing, the other one is cash. Okay. Because proprietor is the receiver of cash, but business will give him as drawings, which decreases his capital. Okay, that is what is drawings. Capital means whatever amount the owner is supposed to get it from the company. Okay, if he is taking any amount, that will be counted as drawings. Later on, this proprietor is supposed to, give it back to the company. So what is happening? Cash is going out of the company. Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Okay. And proprietor, drawings is a personal account. Whether owner is receiving or giving, he is receiving, isn't it? Debit the receiver. That is why drawings will be debited. So how we'll write? Drawings account debited to cash account. Cash, see, whenever cash is credited, it means it is going out of the company. For what it is going, proprietor has taken for himself. Again here cash is going out. Why cash is going out? Because we are depositing in bank. Here cash is going out. Why is it going? Because we paid the rent. Okay. Likewise here cash is going out because we purchased items. Here whenever cash is debit means it is coming into the organization. Cash is coming. Why? Because sales of the items is done. When you sell something, you get cash. If you see this entry, cash is coming into the cash is coming into the organization because we took the cash from our bank account. Here cash is going out because of drawings. Okay, so drawing account will be debited and cash will be credited, and description will be being cash drawn by the proprietor from business for his personal use. You can write or you can write it in your own words. being cash withdrawn by proprietor for his personal use. Okay, how much amount? 8,000. So we'll put that amount. So this was about the transactions, dear students, how it should be done. If you can, just go through the next chapter journal also, because what I have explained here, the same work is being done there. Okay, thank you so much for listening to today's class. You all have a great day.